It's been a moon since she's been here. She's still pretending that her paw is hurting her. But some of the cats are getting suspicious. How she can jump better than, well, she should have. And she's getting tired of these suspicions. So she normally just stays in the den and rests, like they say to. Finally, Queen Iris came back from her duties. And of course, Sheep and his mate are in her normal spots. So she decided to sleep on this one and just pretend to be resting. Lily decided it was time to tell them that her paw was feeling better, but asked them to stay. As she started approaching Queen Iris, she kept on running away. She wondered why. She wanted to look to see if one of her friends were there. So she looked around to see. But no, he wasn't. Unless he was hiding in the bushes, which normally he doesn't. Looking a little depressed, not finding her friends, even though she knows they're probably on a hunting patrol or something. Then she sees Bryce. Bryce is a cheetah they have in their pride, or leopard. She wanted to climb up here again. She likes the view, and sometimes it's her favorite spot to spy. She couldn't help spying. It was fun. As she watched the lion, which was being a bit suspicious, she looked for any other holes to spy at. And there's one right here, with Sheep and his mate. They looked really comfortable together, and they looked cute together too. She went spying some more to see King and Queen's kits. As she sat down trying to listen to the drama, but there was barely any drama today. Normally there's lots of drama. She doesn't know what happened to the drama. She remembers when she fell in here. It was fun, but not when she hurt her paw doing it. She decided to climb more. So she did. To the peak of the lands. Sometimes they're called the unclaimed land. But you can't really see that much down here. She started to run fast down the hill, but not be suspicious. She still wants them to think that her paw is hurt. But she thinks it was best to just tell them that her paw's fine. So she walked into the den, seeing a lot of people, and Killer from her old pride. I guess he joined them. It wouldn't be a bad thing, she thought. Killer is King Knight and Queen Iris's child, apparently. But he joined the Badlanders, and their daughter is nowhere to be seen, honestly. She wanted to spy at the fight that could be happening right now with Bryce and Killer, so she did. She sat and watched. Bryce left, but Killer followed him. Maybe that's enough juicy drama for today. She wanted to follow that white lioness that's running around everywhere. Try to catch her name. Did she even have a name? Every time she tried, she just ran away. See what I mean? As she walked over to the cliff where she normally hangs around, she sees Kion and starts to sit and talk to him. Hello, Kion, she says. Kion looks at her, concerned why she's talking to her, but says hi. Then she looks at the horizon and says, the view is so beautiful, don't you think? It's okay, he says. It's better at sunrise, she says. One of the clan members walks up. She looks mad at me talking to Kion. Why would she be mad? And starts to get close to him. Yeah, he says. It really does. As the moon started to rise, Kion and Lily just sat together. Then Kion left. She felt a little sad. She still wanted to talk to him. But she could talk to Bailey, though. So she decided to say hi. But then the clan member came again. She's sort of getting annoying. Hi, Bailey, she says. Hi, he says with the shyest, not even looking at her. She looks a little sad, but it's alright. Allison and Queen Iris and Killer come. She wanted to go hunt something for them, or for Kion, but it was getting dark. So she decided to sit next to Bailey. At least Bailey would always be her friend. She heard stories that Bailey's been abused by humans. She wanted to apologize for that. I'm sorry you've been abused by humans, she says, as Bailey yawns, as the sun rises more. It's okay, he says with the slightest smile. He looks so sad and lonely. She wondered why. The royal family started to come over at night. It was strange, but fascinating to her. Really fascinating. She decided to go find Kion again. But first, talk to Bailey and say she'll talk to him later. Talk later, Bailey, she says as she kinda trots over there to where Kion is. At least where she saw him. She was gonna ask them where Kion is, but half of them was sleeping. She decided to go into the dens. That's most likely where he is. She starts running through the dens, looking for him. But she couldn't find him. She started to get a bit worried. Kion's normally here. She started to look up at her favorite spot to see if she can find him. It gives a better view. And she saw him, thankfully. She jumped down and landed on her paws, instead of what happened last time. At least that's what she thought she saw. She saw Princess Ava instead. She wanted to say hello to Princess Ava. "Hello, Ava," she says. Ava turns around, looks at her confused, wondering why she would talk to her. But Ava was kind. She said, "Hello, Lily." She still wanted to look for Kion, though. She couldn't find him. She found Bailey, though. Wondering where Kion was, she got a little scared if he left. Still looking, she saw Joy, the saber-tooth, still looking for him and still being worried for her friend. She was going to ask Lucas, but Ava got in the way. She decided to just go out and look for him, even without their permission. She wanted to find him dearly. So she ran and ran. Ran very far, technically. Not that far. She didn't want to go back to the Badlands. Some of the Badlanders live in the savannah. She wondered why. It's not their place. She looked in the cave where she slept for that one night and continued looking. She knew she was getting close to the Badlands, and the place like the back of her paw, but she couldn't help herself. She wanted to find her dear friend that badly. Of course, the boundaries, you can't go far. Of course, her paw is strong enough for her to jump and run faster. She decided to run faster than she's ever done in her life just to find him. But he didn't seem to be anywhere in the savannah. And then she came to the place where she saw her old friend. Apparently, she was told that her old friend Mason died in a battle against the other tribe, not the Badlands. Not the Badlanders. He finally went back to the Badlands, though, just looking to see. She didn't have hope he would be there. Or anyone. Barely anyone comes to the Badlands. She wasn't going to visit friends or family because they weren't there. Because most of her friends and family are dead. She kept on jumping around, but then saw a black jaguar. She wanted to say hi to him. He looked awfully familiar, though. But followed the cat. He was unnamed. "Hi," she says, as he says hey. He looks very familiar. He asked her if he wants to start a panther family, but she said no. "No, sorry." As he walks off sad, she didn't want to upset him, but she didn't want to have a panther family. Even though he was nice, or seemed nice at the matter. She looked at him as he walked away, sad and depressed. He decided it was time to head to home, well, her second home technically, back to the Sunset Savannah. And as she ran, she found a weird canyon. It was very weird. She had never seen this until she realized it was Harmony Jungle. Harmony Jungle is the most beautiful jungle ever, as she was told, or has been told. There's no one there. They have the most beautiful waterfall. But there was no time for that. She wanted to look at the canyon. It looked like there was no way out. if you fall, which she did. She had no way to escape. She was trapped unless she finds a place to escape. She decided to rest here for the night. As she was resting, being sad that she can't find her family either. Everything she loved and hoped was gone. So she decided to take a good sleep. When she woke up, she was in the Sunset Savannah lands. How did she get here? Queen Iris was laying on there. She wondered what happened, so she asked. What happened to her? She asked. She coughs. King Sage was looking down on stars. She was so scared for the queen. Will this be the end of Queen Iris? I'm sick, she said with another cough.